Well, good evening, gentlemen. How are you? RDNT, how's it going? Container Man? Boy, you're pretty pushy. Let's go. Ron Piskel, how's it going, man? Captain Baldo, Mike, how you doing? Say hi to the kids for me. John Tanzillo, no, Joe did not. He did show the locomotive that was broken, but he didn't mention to me anything about parts that he might need. So you might have to get in touch with him. Let's see, who else is here? Jason Grant, how you doing? You're new here. I don't remember seeing you. Asheville Train Man, how you doing, guys? Railroad Preserver 2000, hey, it's BNSF. What's up? How you doing, Railroad Preserver? Cheryl Crow, what's going on? Jacob J, how's it going, man? You're welcome to look at my channel. Railroad Preserver, you will not mention your channel until I tell you it's okay to do that. Otherwise, one of my moderators will block you or put you in a timeout. Not block you, put you in a timeout. How you doing, Anthony? Nice to see you. Wilma, glad to see you here. JT1, EJ and E. Jeff, how's it going? Southern Cal, Steve, how's it going, buddy? Creative Rails, how's it going, Ben? Randall Bird, good evening. How are you? I'm doing just fine. How are you doing? Boy, this chat's going by pretty quick here. Not bad. Well, good. I'm glad to hear it. Jack, how's it going, buddy? Jamestown 34, how's it going? Let's see who else we got here. Chuck Smith, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you here. Teddy Bear 11, how's it going, man? Scrumptious, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Hot Rod Rodney, how's it going, buddy? Haven't heard from you in a little while. Are you okay? No promoting your own channels until told to do so. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate that. Wow, got me a blue spanner. Yeah, you do. Oh, boy. Good. Let's see. Sparky. Okay, I'm here. Sorry, buddy. But one good turn deserves another, you know. That's what they always say, right? Ron Britz, how's it doing, buddy? Martin Searsman, how you doing? Nice to see you in here tonight. 4 likes already, huh? Alrighty then. Who else we got here? Bruce Giroux, how's it going, my friend? Just making sure I didn't miss anybody. Going through all the chat here. Boy, it's zooming right by here. No, you can't. You got to keep your eye open. Good day, model railroaders. Roberts Oscal, how's it going, buddy? Chasco, Chuck, how's it going? You're making good progress on your layout there, Steve. SoCal BNSF. Splintlock, how's it going, buddy? Haven't seen you for a while. Cool to see you in here tonight. BNSF Bob, how's it going? No, I don't think so. It says my logo is up here on the top, so I think it's mine. Yeah. Sparky from your fellow Canadian Randy. Okay, now I know your first name. Randy. Cool. North American Chains. How's it going, Pedro? Redbird Tony. How's it going, man? Let's see. John Tenzello, I already said hello to Ronnie Asheville. I said hello to him. Ernest Jacks, is that what it is? This is hard for me to see right now. I will be getting my new glasses here in a couple of weeks. Trainiac, how's it going, man? Well, you said hi, Robert. Robert O-Scale Trains, how's it going? Double Spike, how's it going, man? Nice to see you in here tonight. What are we building tonight? Well, That's good. You read my mind. We are going to be building something tonight. Something for my engine facility on my layout, and we'll get into that in a little while. CSX Mad. Wow, glad to see you here, buddy. Nice for you to show up. I appreciate that. So we got a couple of Aussies in here tonight. I think 3 at least. So my Canadian brother is slowly coming over to the dark side. Yeah, he is. He's got some N-scale stuff. But I do want to show him a couple of little things that he brought up in his live stream the other night. Before we get into the whole thing of what's going on here, I decided not to go with extravagant. Okay, well, whatever. Whatever you decide to do, that's up to you. Glenn, how's it going, Glenn McFerron? Nice to see you. You're making good progress on your layout also. Ralph Greenwood, how's it going, buddy? No, you didn't. If anything, you throw the garbage my way. I'll take that. I'll take that big blow. I can see it. All right. Well, anyhow, Sparky had a little concern the other night about how you change couplers on freight cars. How you doing, Z-Scale Ray? And so I'm not going to do it. I'll just show you what to do. First of all, I'll show you the difference between microtrains and I think the ones I'm going to show you are McHenry's. I'm not 100% sure, but all right. So I'm going to put these up to here. And if you can see a trip pin down on the bottom, it's kind of like a copper color versus this one that is black. This is the microchains. Microchains always has the copper color trip pin on there. So in order to get this off, all you need to do is take a screwdriver, you stick it under the truck right in the center and pry it up and it'll pop off. And you got to watch the little pin right there. You might lose that pin. And that's the hardest part about putting these trucks in here. Now, when you buy these, you buy them as a unit. You buy a truck and coupler. You can, if you want, do body mounted couplers and just buy the trucks separately. I don't know all the numbers. I think the body mounted couplers are like 1015s and 1016s. Also, you need to be careful on the length. Put this up where you can see it. The length of the shaft, right, of the drawbar right here, because they come in different lengths and it depends on how close they are to the body of the car. These, I believe, on this car here are medium. And let me see if these one makes if these ones are any different here. You can see the difference between the two. This is the McHenry on this car, and this is the microchains on this car. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can get one pair for like about $5 or $6. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't done it for a long time. But anyhow, they're really easy to replace. Now, the one that Sparky said that was broken, that car happens to be what used to be Model Die Casting Company, and they came like that. That's how you would put them together. They came as a kit, the body and then the chassis on the bottom. Now, if it just fell out like that, that means it wasn't pushed in all the way, or the tabs that hold it in are broken. So, now that I got that out of the way, I want to thank John Dilly for this lovely car. Actually, 3 of them, and they're 3 different road numbers. And I've been wanting these cars for a long time, and I finally got it. This is Kansas City Southern, and Roy's got a bunch of them. And I've been begging Roy to keep me here at my house, and he said, "No, I'm not going to do that." But anyhow, all right. So now that I have the issue with these taken care of, he's trying to keep. He's hooked. Yeah, that's right. I am. I mean, think about it. You're there. You're getting there. I mean, you're going to do a shelf around your room. So, yeah, you're getting there, I think. I want to see the hoppers. Yeah. I like them. I mean, I've been wanting these. And the first time I saw that it was a Microtrains car, and at the time I saw it, I was in Arkansas visiting David Durbin, and we went to his hobby shop, and I had one in my hand. It was $27, and I said, "There's no way I'm going to spend $27 for one car." Anyhow, that's enough of that guy. So, Microtrains used to be they're brothers actually. KD Couplers and Microtrains were brothers, are brothers, and they kind of split their ways. One's doing KDs and one's doing the Microtrains. So the Microtrains are what you need to look for. All right, so now put those on the side, and we're going to pull this guy out. I was going to do a shout out for one person tonight, but I realized that I did him last week. So let me see who that was. First of all, get my page open here. Was Dustin's N Scale Railroad. I was going to do him tonight, but I decided not to do it because I did him last week. So anyhow, in place of him, I'm going to do SP Black Widow. That his first name is Eric. He hasn't posted anything in a while, and I don't know, I haven't heard from him or anything like that, but he's got a pretty nice layout, and sometimes he has his little girl helping him out, running trains and stuff, so you guys might want to check him out. Norfolk Southern 8102, how's it going, buddy? Can't touch what? Thank you, Ralph, I appreciate that. And the second person I want to do is Jeff Allen. Well, first of all, SP Black Widow has 97 subscribers, and Jeff Allen has 65. So let's see if we can get both of these guys up there. Jeff Allen has a nice layout. He's about to start some scenery, so you guys might want to get in on the ground floor to watch him how he's going to do scenery. Michael, I can't make out that whole thing. It's Michael M. McNear. Oh, Michael McNear, 4050. How's it going, buddy? Nice to see you make it in tonight. Brand new one, not one mark on it. Now, Sparky was mentioning the other night on his live stream, on his Wednesday night live stream, that while John and Sparky were at my house, we got on the live stream with Jacob J. And we had a blast. Now, you got to imagine that Sparky, John, and myself were sitting no more than 3 feet apart from each other. And each one of us didn't know what was they were typing until we saw it on the live stream. And then we kind of played off of each other. And we had poor Jacob going nuts out. But it was a lot of fun, and I think he enjoyed it too. So yeah. Also, Ralph, I would like you to do a favor for me. I would like you to go. How you doing, Tom? To ATSF Venter Spur and Scaler, and post his video that he did of while he was here when Sparky and John were here also, because he did a short little video, and it was pretty cool that he did that. So if you can find that real quick and post it, I would appreciate it. Ron Toyman is here. I didn't see, oh, there he is. Yeah. How you doing, Ron Toyman? SP Mike, how's it going? That is UP, BNSF, CP, so you got everything going on. All right. Yeah, so like I said, Ralph, if you can find that, I would appreciate if you put that up, because you guys, after the live stream, you guys click on that and go check it out. All right, so I just mentioned that. That's part of one of my announcements. Talk about my guests. Well, to say the least, we had a blast. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that, buddy. There you go. Thank you. Oh, Sparky. Oh, Sparky put it up. Cool. Thank you, Sparky. All I can say is that we had a blast. I took them to as many places as we can fit into each day. And it was just a great time. And the sad part was that Sparky had to leave on Friday, and then John left on Saturday, and now I'm all alone again. But yeah, it was just a lot of fun. I cooked a couple of meals that they enjoyed. Well, Sparky kind of didn't like the first one I cooked because he didn't like some of the ingredients that were in there. But that's all right. He made me feel good. He went ahead and tried it, and I knew, but I didn't know. I didn't know for sure if he really didn't like it or if he was just giving me a hard time, which they were doing the whole time they were here. Both of them giving me a hard time. Sparky would start it, and John would fall right in place, and they would just go back and forth, giving me a hard time. No, you didn't. You need when you come to Phoenix, I'll maybe prepare something for you. You and Roy. Yeah, well, and I'll let him talk about it. Yeah, see, peppers and onions and tomatoes. He just didn't like that stuff. So I thought he was giving me a hard time because I asked him if he likes pizza, and he likes pizza. So there's sauce on there, and there's a lot of the ingredients I use are in pizza, but he just didn't like it. That's okay. I'll know for the next time. Yeah, the best ingredients of Italian. Yes, sir, Tony. That's right. Gaffa, how's it going, buddy? I'm trying to keep up with this Tom's video with the teaser. Yep. Okay. Thank you, Ralph. I appreciate that. All right. Now, we all know that Redbird Tony was pushing for 200 subscribers. He got his 200 subscribers and probably over by now. I haven't checked his channel probably in a week or so. But he is debating on doing a contest, and we don't know. Yeah, I could have done that, but well, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm glad that he at least tasted it, and that's it. The second meal went really good. He really liked it. And I'll tell you what, I'm getting off the subject here, but I got to say this. When we were having the meal at Joe's house, his little girls were sitting across from each other, and the dish with the sauce and the meatballs was in front of his oldest daughter. And she just kept taking meatballs and put them in her dish and just kept on eating those meatballs. I said, wow, you better save some for the rest of us, kiddo. But anyhow, let's get on with this. So anyhow, I don't know if Tony came to a decision on what he's going to do or how he's going to do his contest, but just be on the lookout for when he makes the announcement for the contest. Also, Creative Rails is doing a 100 sub contest, and I don't know if he came up with a decision on what kind of a contest he's going to have, but be on the lookout for his contest also. Nickel Plate Productions, I believe, is also having one, and I think that's about it for my announcements. I don't know Nickel Plate. I don't know exactly what his contest is. I think you have to do a shout out for him. Sparky, I think you know a little bit more than that. Jeff Allen. Thank you, Sparky. Ralph, appreciate that. 60 watching, very nice. Oh, how cool. 16 of them. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, last week's Super Chats. Container Man 68. ATSF Ventus Spur N Scaler. Hastings BNSF N Scale Modeler. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Your money goes towards good things. While I already mentioned these guys, this was a gift from John Dilly. I wasn't expecting this at all. In fact, Sparky or I were not expecting any kind of a mail call, and we had a mail call. How you doing, Ron? New Haven Rails. Glad to see you can make it in tonight. So, put this over here with the other one. And yeah, it was a 3-pack that John Dilly got me, and I appreciate that. Let's see. Thank you, SB Mike. Anyhow, for tonight, I'm going to start a build. I don't know if I'll have enough time to finish it tonight, but we're going to start a build. Sure had a blast at your place. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate that, buddy. In Mobe's yard, at the back end of the yard, they have a turntable, which is operational because that's how they turn the locomotives around. How you doing, Shane? Nice to see you in here tonight. Thank you, Sparky. And off the turntable, they have a, I don't know how to classify it, if it's a shed or if it's not a lean-to, because a lean-to is only 3 sides. But this is a shed. 2 locomotives could fit in there, and I guess they do kind of light maintenance or some light repair work in there. So that's what we're going to build tonight. And I have it. We're going to be using that, this, I know you guys can't see that. I wish you could see that, but this is, it's textured. It's that novelty siding that I've been using. So anyhow, I got everything all marked out. Again, you can't see that. I wonder why you guys can't, why it's not, put it up here maybe? No. Anyhow, I have it all marked out, the sizes that I want and all that kind of stuff. And we're also going to be using a bunch of other stuff. We're going to be using the number 175 for some supports. We're going to use 272 I-beams. We're going to use number 274 I-beams. There's just too much light on this. If I turn the light off, let me see something. No, it's too dark. 134 styrene strip, and I'll show you what we're going to use that for. Again, 175 there. I just got an extra pack here. 274 I-beams and 226 tubes. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and cut my pieces out here, and they are 13 feet high. And what this is going to do is going to cover half of the shed. So the bottom half, you'll be able to see the locomotive. The top half, you won't be able to see the locomotive. Well, you won't be able to see what's inside it. And I'm pretty sure, not being able to get up really close to it, I'm pretty sure that they got an overhead crane in there. I'm not 100% sure because, like I said, I can't get to it. So you guys know how I cut my straight lines. It's my clamps. I'll get you guys down to the workbench so you guys can see what's going on. Oh, there you go. You can see my lines on there now. Yeah, there you go. So, you know, I clamped down my steel ruler, and this is going to be right on the lines. And I want to say one thing to 2 of my students, and that is Ron Piskel and Linda Lowe. Now, I don't know if you guys have watched what Linda's doing, but she's doing like a walk scene. And well, it may have 3, it might have 2, it may have 4. Problem is, I can only get 1. So this is only get 1 shed, 1 stall shed, because I just don't have the room to do that many. But anyhow, like I was saying, if you guys check out Linda Lowe, Lowville Junction, I think it's her channel, and Ron Piskel with the scratch builds that they're doing, I am just amazed at the incentive these people are taking on doing their scratch builds. This, by the way, is a brand new blade in here. Anytime I start a new project, it's always a new blade. And a new blade really digs in. Now, also, I am going to be doing a dual thing tonight because a lot of my subscribers are complaining that I am focusing more on my live streams than I am on my regular videos. So I will be doing a double deal here. And the reason why I'm doing a double is because I can edit out all the chit chat that's going on and make it into like a regular video. All right, I think we can snap that. All right, so that's going to be one of the sides. And you guys know that I always leave a space in between, so my cuts are pretty much on the money. And I hope you guys do the same that are doing scratch builds. If you can think it, you can build it. That's the way I see it. If you can see it, you can build it. Well, I think I told you guys, but on November 7th, I will be going in for surgery on my hand. I went for my pre-op today. They did EKG and blood draw and all the good stuff that they needed to do. And so I passed all the tests. So on November 7th, I will be getting my hand cut open and fixed, hopefully. And basically, it's from me twisting wrenches for 50 years as a BMW technician. I'm not watching the chat, guys, so I don't know what's going on there. All right, garbage. How you doing, Nathan? Nice to see you. Hey, I like that 3D thing you did. Mike Thomas, how's it going, man? Congrats on 1,000 subs. Who's that, Roy? I know a lot of people got a lot of big hits in this past week. All right, now let's get this guy lined up. Get him ready. Now, like I said in the beginning, I don't know if I'm actually going to get this finished tonight, but we'll get a lot of it going. I know I didn't put the clamp on the other side, and that's okay. If you think you can hold it down, you really don't need the clamps. I put the clamps in just to make sure it doesn't move when I'm cutting it. And I think that's going to be able to be broken. There's two. And now we're just going to do the front and back. So first we need to cut this guy off here. Trying to make my yard as prototypical as I possibly can with the space that I have available. So that's why I can only do one stall for this maintenance shed, if you want to call it that. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I know it's kind of tedious to get everything hooked up right, but if you want your model to come out good, you need to take the time. And the proof is in what Ron Pisco and Linda Lowe have done. Now, Linda did Linda did a move that I wasn't expecting, and it actually looked pretty good. She took she's doing this wharf scene on her layout, and the roof, I would use like metal siding or something like that. She actually took some tie wraps and glued them down to the roof and painted it. And let me tell you something, that looked freaking good. I don't think this looks like it's in the middle. Let's see. We got 45. 45 would be half of 90. So we need to go to 48 because we got 90, 95. So let's take this center line out of here. That's why I do everything in pencil. In fact, let's see, this way. And how about this way? We got 40, 48. So 24 would be center. Drew Steele, how's it going, buddy? I'm not watching the chat, so I don't know if anybody new comes into the chat. So I'll try and catch up with you guys in a little bit. And again, if I don't see a question in the live chat, when I look at the rerun or the replay, whatever you want to call it, I do answer your questions there. So always be on the lookout for the answers in the rerun. And I don't know if you guys get notified that I do that, but this guy's being a pain in the butt. I don't know what I'm going to do when my hand is all bandaged up. I'm not going to be able to do no scratch bills or anything. I'm sorry I'm not active in the chat right now, guys, but basically I started this live streaming as a scratch building deal, and so as much scratch building as I can do is show you guys how easy it is to do it, and just takes a little time and patience. Just broke the tip on my knife. Oh, is Jennifer here? How you doing, Jennifer? Glad you can make it in tonight. These smaller pieces are just a little bit harder to line everything up. 70, wow, holy mackerel. Can you look up there? I got 71 people in here. Wow, 73. Damn, holy mackerel, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. But you guys got to hit the thumbs up because it's only half of what the amount of people that are in here. Now, Kyle, how you doing, Kyle? NNW 475, how's it going? Martin 1107, how's it going, buddy? So we got quite a few Aussies in here tonight. Yeah, I got 76 watching on my end. What do you call a heat wave? I see 34. Is that Celsius? 34? This is what takes the longest part of any build, is to cut everything and make sure it's all cool. Oh, thank you, Ron. Appreciate that, buddy. $76 people. Holy mackerel, that's the most I've had in my live stream. All right. Okay, now I'm going to take a little break, and I'm going to catch up on some of the stream that's going on here. So we got all 4 of our sides, and if you can imagine, let me move this out here a little further, that this is how it's going to be. So there'll be I-beams that come down from here to support this this structure. And basically, it's just for the guys to have a little shelter from the sun and the heat that's here in Arizona. You guys know that it gets pretty hot here. Looks like we got a little deficiency in the sizes here. I'll have to trim that down. But anyhow, put this back here for now. And let me see what's going on in the chat. How do you like? Oh, is he driving for night? Is that what that is? Oh yeah, my first cup of coffee now. Now for some breakfast. That's right. It's still morning there in Australia, isn't it? Jigger Evans, how's it going, buddy? That's okay, buddy. As long as you're in here, you're good. Smash that like button, yeah. Who was timed out? JR was timed out by Teddy Bear. Thank you, Stu. You guys are talking about all the trucking outfits. That's cool. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to, along the top edge of these, make sure they're all the right size. That looks good. Make sure that these guys are right, which they are. And we need to sand down. Now remember, guys, when you cut stuff, there's always going to be a little ridge right there. So just take, I think this is 220. It might be 220. I'm not sure. Can't see it. But yeah, just kind of sand the edge down so you get good fit with all your components that you're going to start gluing to this. Okay, so along the top edge, because I don't want this to, it's pretty flimsy, so I'm going to put a number 175 across the top here, just to stiffen it up a bit. And we got one piece already. No, that's not even the 175. Yeah, here it is. I think this one here was close. Thank you, Rodney. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you very much. Now, this is not what I'm going to use here. I'm actually going to use the I-beams here, but I'm just using this as a spacer right now. Okay, that'll work. Boy, time flies when you're having fun. My viewers dropped down to 68. Boo hoo hoo. All right, now we'll do this one here. You guys notice I'm not very organized when I do my scratch builds. I'm not going to rush this, guys, if it's because I don't want to. I want it to look good when it's done. So you never rush a scratch build. If you need to take time on it, you take the time on it. All right, let me take a break. BNSF 3012, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here tonight. Ben, are you talking about this glue right here? It sets up pretty quick if that's what you're asking. Oh, you're buffering, Triniac? That's Ben. That's Ben number 2. Got 2 Bens in here tonight. How many Rons we got in here tonight? Bronson Hyatt. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you in here. First time for you too, huh? How come you don't use your chopper? Well, sometimes it's just easier for me because, I mean, I do have it. It's right here. And I will be using it for something else as this build goes on. Sometimes it's just easier for me to just cut it with my blade and be done with it. So I have determined that I'm going to make this structure 25 feet tall because 12 or 13 of it, let me get this so you guys can see it. Because 12 or 13 of it is going to be the siding. So we'll be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I-beams on each side. And like I said earlier, it's only going to be 1 stall wide. So it'll be like that. So what I'm going to do now is, let's see, we're going to need, which I-beams are we going to need? 274s. Now these 274s, I think I have one open already. Yeah. These 274s measure out to be a scale 1 foot in size, which I think is a little overkill, but I have to think that this is only plastic. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate that. And no, I don't have a buzz, but you know what? I did ask Joe for one of his whirly thingies that goes on top of the fire trucks because he's got a couple of them in his shed. And I asked him for one, especially got a little siren in it. So I gotta beat Sparky, basically. All right, so we want to go 25 feet with that. And so let's see what we got here. Now, it may not be tall enough. I may have to go taller than that. But let's see. Let's put that there. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to go taller than that. That's going to have to be the bottom. I know it's probably hard for you guys to see what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, this has got to be way taller than 25. Make sure that is 25. It's a little short. 30. You know what? I'll make it 35. I can always trim it down. Like I always tell you guys, you can always make something bigger and then cut it down to a size you need, but you can't make it smaller and then expand it. I just got back. The connection is horrible now. Well, it seems to be all right on my end. Oh, John Dill. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Like I said, I'm going to just go ahead and make this 35. And then I can always cut it down. And I think for this, I will use my chopper. I need to get one of those bigger choppers because this doesn't accommodate the larger sizes that I need to cut. But maybe that'll hold there. empty. Throw him over here. And let's open up this new one. All right, that's 5 for one side. Now, at the very beginning, I was telling you guys that it's fairly cheap to do scratch builds, and it is in a way because you can build something a lot cheaper than you can buy it. But it still costs a pretty penny to buy all the materials you need. Like each one of these packs is like $3.59. So you got to figure out that. But again, what you'll have is a special built, one of a kind building that'll be on your layout. And Ron Pisco can attest to that he's going to have something on his layout, as will Linda Lowe have one on her layout that's nobody else is going to have. And that's what I like about scratch building the most. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for this guy. Now, on these I-beams, as you can see, along the edge here has very little space to glue to the next part. So what I do, and trade secret I'm giving away here, is I take the number 134, and what I'll do is I will put inside between the webs, because the 134 is exactly the size of the webs. And so what I'll do is I'll just cut a bunch of these guys. And yes, I'm not going to use my chopper because it's just a lot easier to do it this way for me. What I'm doing here is actually giving myself some more gluing surface, so it'll hold up when people start handling. Well, it shouldn't be handled anyhow, but just, you know, if you need to handle it up, at least it'll be a little bit stronger. Okay, we'll go with these 5 right now. All right, so I got 5 pieces here, and we're going to take care of the first 5 of these guys. 5. And where are we? Wow, 53 minutes. I knew I wouldn't have enough time to do this. Well, I'll just continue on until I run out of time. And we'll see what happens here. I mean, there's no set time for these live streams. I mean, I could do it as much or as little as I want. Now, let's see. Is that good? That's perfect. Perfecto. What I'll probably do is I'll probably save the rest of this for next week. And I'll finish it next week. But right now, we'll just get the preliminary stuff done. So, can you guys see what I'm doing here? I'm giving myself a lot of extra gluing surface. So when I put it on here, because they will go like that. And actually, that's not too bad as far as the height goes. I may have to chop a little bit off of it, but it looks pretty good right there. And I'm not going to put these on right now. What I'll do is I'll just do the other 5. And I think that's where we're going to call it quits. What I might do during the week is actually go ahead and paint all the stuff up that needs to get painted. And this way, when we assemble it, we can just go ahead and put it together and see what it looks like. And on the bottom of these I-beams, we're going to have some concrete footings. And I'll show you how we're going to do that. I'll show you that just after I cut this last one out and glue them on, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. Hope you guys have been watching the videos of my guests being here, or should I say my pests. After the first day, they became pests. And especially my Canadian brother, who gave me a hard time the whole time he was here. We did catch some action down at Mobesh Yard, which was pretty cool. They were using a Jeep 50 to do the switching in the BN colors, which was really cool. Actually, I now own 2 BN locomotives. Hey, what am I doing? I'm trying to put one in a spot that's already there. That's not going to work. Robert Ellison, how's it going, my friend? Glad to see you can make it in here tonight. While I'm doing this, guys, go ahead and give yourselves some promotion on your channels. You can do like Sparky does, but I prefer you just go ahead and name your channel and ask people to come and subscribe to you. Meanwhile, to do the footings on this, this is the tube I was showing you guys earlier. Now, this tube and these I-beams happen to work perfectly together. So all you do is just put it inside the tube, I think. Yeah, there you go. And I'll cut these down to probably a 2-foot section. And then I'll paint those a concrete color, or maybe even a yellow color. I'm not sure yet. They are a tight fit, so you really don't have to glue them. And what's good about these is actually you can move them up and down to adjust it to make everything level. With that, I'll do. I probably will cut those during the week or tonight or maybe tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure yet. But for now, I think we're going to call what we did tonight good. And I hope you guys are enjoying my scratch builds that I do with you guys, and hopefully you guys will get the incentive to go ahead and do some scratch builds on your own, such as Ron Piskel, and there was a few other guys that started but have kind of fell out of it. But Ron Piskel and Linda Lowe are the only 2 that actually stuck with it and are building their structures. So Ralph, by chance, if you got the time, go ahead and throw up Linda Lowe. It's Lowellville Junction, so people can take a look at what she's doing. All right, so I got all my 10 stanchions done, and I gave myself the extra gluing space, and all 10 of them will get glued onto here, and we'll see how it goes from there. But anyhow, for now, let's see. Somebody already has hers. Really? Somebody already put it up? All right. Well, like I said, I haven't been watching the chat, so I don't know what's going on. I have one more video that's going to be coming up for my visitors that were here, and that will be the finale. And, of course, it was the saddest video because Sparky left on Friday and then John left on Saturday. So, yeah, it was kind of, if it's okay with Vinny, what? Joe G, could you do some Drake Cement Plan decals for me? Now, wait a minute. I'm only kidding. Yeah, Joe, yeah, if Joji, yeah, you got, yeah. I mean, I don't have a copyright on it, so you guys can, yeah. If you need to have them, go ahead and go for it. Now, wait a minute. Wait, are you doing Drake's cement plant? That's another one of my projects that a lot of you new guys don't know about. Is my Drake cement plant, which is up on that side of the layout, and it takes up 3 foot, 2 foot by 3 foot space, just a cement plant. Joe G, how's it going, buddy? Cleaning my computer. All right, we got a copy of Jack. All right, guys. Well, it's a little over an hour right now, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to call this good for now. Joe G, I'm doing good, Joe. Doing real good. How's your kids doing? I know Gianna was loving on those meatballs. You found foam board. Okay, what am I supposed to know about something with the foam board, Jack? Yeah, Joe, you're not late. As long as you show up, it's good enough. You know, whether you're here for 1 minute or 1 hour, it's okay. It just makes me feel better that you're here. You know, that people am I'm liking as my friends here on this chat, which is our clubhouse, basically. I enjoy it. So we got 60 people watching, 44 likes. Now come on, guys. 16 more likes. Hit that like button before I sign off. Better late than, yep, exactly, Stu. Better late than never. 180 guy contest at 200. I got another hour? I don't think so. I'm hungry, dude. I got to eat something, man. My stomach's talking to me. I missed 5 minutes. Well, I'll tell you what. You can watch the replay later on tonight and catch up the 5 minutes that you lost. Okay, Robert, if you need any help with that, just, you have my email address. Just email me and we'll talk about it, and I can help. I'll talk you through it or whatever. I only hit the like button because, even in Canada, from Canada, he's still giving me a hard time. All right, Stu, that sounds good. Make me some pizza. The problem is if I eat before stream, it's too early. Then by the time I'm ready to go to bed, I'm freaking hungry again. So I got to eat something, and I don't want to eat just before I go to bed. Murphy 7575, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. I do this every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And also, you guys don't forget to check out Sparky, who does his 7 o'clock Eastern time on Wednesday nights. So give him a look-see and see if we can get him up to 100 viewers again, like he did a couple of weeks ago. You're right, Roy. But you too. You can be crap too, dude. Great show, Vinny. Right, everyone. Safe weekend. Yeah. NSF trains and more. Well, how you doing? See, I missed a whole bunch of chat. I missed a whole bunch of guys that are in here. BNSF trains and more. Rail Fan Productions. Thanks for coming in tonight. I'm sorry I didn't catch you earlier to say hello to you. Do you guys think I should do it? Well, that's up to you, Tom. If you feel like you want to do a contest, that's up to you. You have your future layout in place. Okay. Are you? I think you are putting up videos, if I remember correctly. I think I watched 1 or 2 of your videos. You probably saw my last live. Maybe that's it. I am so far behind on watching videos, guys. So just bear with me, because with all the stuff that's going on and this and that and everything, I got. If I tell you how many I have in my inbox right now, you guys would probably all fall through the floor. I already gave Sparky a shout out for Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Watch the Sparky guy. I got to figure out a way to start giving him a hard time. Oh, there we go. 59 still here and 53 thumbs up. All right, guys. I need to get out of here. Hastings, BNF, whatever. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. Well, Anthony needs 4 more to be at 300, guys. So go check his channel out. And by the way, for you new guys that don't know about the 3 dots that are on the side, on the right side of the person's name, if you click on those dots, oh, it's Halloween Wednesday? Whoa. Okay. I didn't know. I'm not keeping track of my time. Anyhow, if you click on that, it'll tell you to go to their channel. And if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to them or support them. Thanks for any prayers for a successful surgery. Well, thank you, Splitlock. I appreciate that. Yeah. I had my right hand done. I had all my digits on this hand worked on, and I had 3 of them worked on this hand. Of course, the 2 now are the last 2 that need to be worked on. I also had the carpal tunnel taken care of. So I guess that's what happens when you work on cars for 50 years. I haven't worked on Drake's cement plant in quite a while, and it'll probably be quite a while before I get to work on it again, because actually I want to start doing some scenery down here, at least putting ground cover down, because this has been a plywood prairie for a long time, and I'm tired of looking at it. Well, I mean, I'm giving you permission to go ahead and do that. So BNSF Trains and More, Railfan Productions, guys, check his channel out. Not knocking knuckles. Yep. Yes, sir. All right, guys. Y'all have a good weekend. It's been fun tonight. I didn't get to see much of the chat going on, but I'm sure you guys are having a good old time. We're at 1 hour and 8 minutes, and I'm going to call it good. 59 still in here, 54 thumbs up. I appreciate that, guys, and we'll talk to you next week. Adios, and have a good weekend. Bye.